Hey YouTube, ever wonder what it's like to woof in New Zealand? So first off, what is woofing? Well, there's actually been a few different titles for woofing. The original title back in the 1970s was Working Weekends on Organic Farms. It's supposed to have people that are from the city go work on farms to learn about food and living organically. There's currently two different names that it's referred to as now, which is Worldwide Opportunities on Farms, or also Willing Work on Organic Farms. So the bottom line of woofing is you work at someone's place or property or farm in exchange for food and accommodation. Our woofing experience has been a few different things, mostly lodge work and a little bit of babysitting as well. So the two owners, a husband and a wife of this property, have two kids that are 10 and 12. The average woofer works about 4 to 6 hours a day for their food and accommodation. I would say the hours are definitely there for our experience, but the work is not as intensive. The last 3 days we have been taking care of the guests that have been here for the lodge, which is 4 different rooms, and we cook breakfast for 12 people, waking up at like 5 a.m. for the past 3 mornings. The cool thing about this property is there's also 4 baby cows in the back that one of the owner's sons actually takes care of, so we got to see some baby cows. Another thing is we actually got to go by the farm that the family owns, and we got to see an entire farm of baby cows, which Ellie was super pumped about. So this is a great opportunity for people who are traveling around, want to take a little break from where they're at, and be able to have a home base for a few weeks. So we have been here for 2 weeks. We have 1 more week. The last thing I want to talk about is the caveat to woofing. So there's a few different websites you can use. You can use the backpackerboard.co.newzealand.nz, which a lot of people use for jobs, backpacking, and just everything in general for coming to New Zealand as a backpacker. The other site you can use obviously is the WWOOFing website, which is the original website for woofing. A few different things, because I have a few friends that have had some pretty bad experiences with woofing. When you woof, make sure you know what you're getting into, and this is super important. I have had friends and seen experiences where people have had a camper van and that's what they lived in on the property. I've seen experiences where people have just had a tent in their woofing experience. So make sure you know what you're getting into and what kind of woofing experience you'll have based on the description and everything like that. And while you're woofing, it will definitely be a unique experience. It's not something that anyone traveling to New Zealand will most likely do. We're in a little 10 to 15 minutes away from the middle of Nelson, and I never would have came up on this hill at all because it's a dirt road that leads to this property. I think they recently paved it, but that's beside the point. It's off the beaten track, and I never would have been here if it weren't for this woofing experience. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe and like button at the bottom. Mom.